What's up, guys? Welcome back to the North. I just wanted to make this video real quick to say that the Umarex Fusion 2, one of 3 of my air rifles, I am going to let go now. I've had it for about a year, nice condition and all. There's just some things that I'm not liking about it. Well, a few things I'm not liking about it, and it's not for me. I'm not very good with CO2 anyway, but it's just not. I just don't like the underpower of CO2. I like the springers and nitro piston, like the Crossman Diamondback never failed me. So, I mean, this is just not cutting it for me. So I'm selling it for, I don't know, like $100, something like that. Yeah, and I'll explain that real quick. Let's get into the video. Okay, so let me start off real quick. There's nothing wrong with this air rifle. There is one thing, in shipping, they cracked my nice scope cover, but there's nothing wrong with it. That being said, I mean, condition's nice, everything. It's gotten jammed a few times, but that's because it was low on air pressure. But I live in a cold climate. I live up here in Alaska, and it is just, CO2 does not perform well outside in cold climates. It declines so quick. You run out of CO2 so quick. It's like 5 shots. If you try 5 rapid fire shots, you're pretty much done with that. And that's, I don't know, each one of those is like $3 running out of an air cylinder. This runs on 2 12 grams or 188, and it's just not getting the power or the repeatability that I want. I want to be able to, it's bolt action. I want to be able to sit there and I want to be able to shoot without getting up and replacing the air cylinder for at least 30 minutes. I don't even get 5 minutes out of this. So usually, like in all the videos I've featured in it, I've had this like come back and let it recharge, because sometimes it just low on pressure, or I've just had to completely replace the air cylinder between shooting, especially if I miss shots, because I only show like my good shots. So it's just not up for me. And the second thing is that this shoots at like 700 feet per second. It is not powerful enough to kill what I want. We have pest birds around our house, and the Diamondback does it just fine. Pump pneumatic air rifles, the ones that pump, do it just fine. This is not cutting it. It doesn't have enough power. At some point I've shot it and I've visibly seen the bullet, which means it's moving at 300 feet per second or slower. So that's like half of its advertised speed, and it was first shot that I shot. So I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I also don't know if I'm going to buy another one to replace it, or not another Umarex Fusion 2. I don't dislike Umarex, I just dislike the CO2 system in this. I wish it was better. In riflery, high school riflery, my high school team, we have CO2 ones that are really reliable, really good. They'll shoot 300 shots before running out of air. You just recharge it every so often, but this is just, it's not good. So Umarex, if you ever watch this, maybe that's something you can fix eventually, but yeah, not for me. If I ever do buy a rifle, I'm going to go back to Crossman. I like Crossman the most. I like their nitro piston series. It's not spring, so it doesn't wear down over time. And I'm looking at the Crossman Magfire in 22. That would be sweet, but also I don't guarantee that I'm going to buy a new air rifle, or even like a new air rifle in general, at least for a while. I'm at the age where I can drive now, so I'm trying to save up for a car, and I'm also into instruments like music, so I'm trying to save up for instruments. So that's 2 things that take priority over air rifles for me. So thank you for understanding. If for some reason you buy this and you find the Craigslist post, because I'm not going to link it in the description, great, you can have it for $100. I bought it for $150. I'm losing $50 on it, but I'm willing to take that, because that's just not for me. Anyway, thank you for watching. If me watching and sitting through that rant of mine, I will try and get more content out, but probably not, because I have a lot of channels to run. That's my fault. I like it that way. I just like having different topics, and I'll just come back to you when I get back to you. If you want a little bit, if you're willing to get around a little bit of an unpredictable upload schedule, this will be a nice channel for you eventually. With that, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Realize I need to work on my outro.